We've all seen the latest craze to hit the streets, grown adults zooming around on these electric scooters. And it got us thinking, is this going to be a cheaper way to get a slice of that electrified action compared to an e-mountain bike? So today, we're going to hit the trails, e-scooter versus e-mountain bike. E-scooters are small foldable scooters that are assisted by battery power. Batteries are stored under the footplate, along with a motor driving the wheels either in the front or the rear, and a control unit on the handlebars, much like our e-mountain bikes. For today's challenges, we're going to be riding the scooter from Kagoo. It's the G-Booster model. Now this we've got on loan from the guys here at Power Bike in the UK. It's a fold-in full suspension scooter with an aluminium frame. It's running dual 800 watt motors in the front and the rear wheels, meaning it can be switched between front wheel drive or rear wheel drive or two wheel drive. It's got pneumatic 10-inch wheels with off-road tyres, front and rear cable disc brakes, 3 power settings with a maximum speed of 55 kilometers an hour. It's got 85 kilometer range, 30 kilos weight, and the price is coming in at £1,000, and it even has some fancy extras such as strobe headlights, a kickstand and a bell. What more could you want? These electric scooters are available worldwide. From Paris to San Francisco, you will see them literally everywhere. But here in the UK, they're actually illegal to ride anywhere apart from private land with the landowner's permission. But there are government schemes in place across most major cities where you can rent one out from a company and go and ride it, but you simply cannot rock up at a shop, buy one and ride it on the streets. And the e-mountain bike we're using for today's challenges is going to be the Canyon Spectral On. Now this runs the Shimano E8000 motor, which has 70 Newton meters of torque. It's powered by a 504 watt-hour internal battery, rolling on 29 and 27.5 wheels. It is a true all-rounder e-bike. So for today's challenges, we're here at Windhill Bike Park with the permission of the guys here at the park, but this is strictly a mountain bike park. It is not for e-scooters. So I think it's about time we got some of those challenges on the way. Let's go. Now speed is what makes it interesting for everyone. Now in the e-scooter world, how fast do these things go? Well, a cheap one is going to go about 10 miles an hour flat out, but this bad boy is capable of 35 miles per hour as a top speed. So I think it's time we kicked off with a 100-meter sprint. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Whoa, now that was super sketchy on the scooter, but the times are in. Now it did it in a time of 20.35 seconds with an average speed of 14.7 mile an hour with a maximum speed of 21.6. Oof. The e-scooter absolutely blew my mind how fast that was. It was super sketchy, but I think on the e-bike, I'm definitely gonna need boost mode for this one. Right, wish me luck, let's go. Oh, that was pretty hard work on the e-bike, working above that limiter, and the times are in. 22.66 for the time, average speed of 14.3 miles an hour and a maximum speed of 15.5. So the e-scooter is currently taking the win. But I want to see how quick these things stop, because that thing has no grip whatsoever. Powerful brakes, but I think this is going to smash it in a brake test. Right, time then for a simple brake test. Now it doesn't get much simpler than this. We're going to come down the hill as fast as we can. This is going to be the marker. Slam on the brakes and see who stops the quickest. Now, I don't think the scooter's got much chance. 10-inch wheels, 160mm discs, versus a 29.7 and a 27.5 wheel with 200mm discs. I think the e-bike's gonna walk this one, but let's give it a go. Whoa, pretty impressive actually. These discs seem pretty powerful. Right, so I'm gonna leave the scooter there, prop it on its conveniently placed side stand, and try it on the e-bike. Wow, super close there, but I think the e-mountain bike just pipped it there. I think with the hydraulic disc on this bike, big 200mm rotors, big sticky Maxxis tyres, it's obviously got a bit more braking capability than the scooter. So just pipping it there by about half a bike length, so super close. But I think it's time we head uphill on these bikes, see how that scooter handles it on a climbing challenge. So I'm pretty impressed by this e-scooter so far. It won the sprint, it was pretty close in the brake test, but I think things are going to change now in the e-mountain bike's favour. We've got a technical hill climb here, got a little bit of a run up into a hairpin turn with some roots and a step up. And then we're going to finish up where the scooter finishes up. That's going to be the end point. So I'm going to hit it on the e-bike first and then see how the scooter goes. Wish me luck. Right, e-mountain bike, boost mode engaged. Let's get up there. This is where they really shine on tech climbs like this. Up, motor powering up, super easy over the roots and up to the scooter. Easy as that. Right, time to try it then on the e-scooter. Whoa, better scoot, scoot, scoot. Oh, now I know the meaning of e-scoot. Oh. So there is one clear winner here on the hill climb, and that definitely is the e-mountain bike. When it comes to technical terrain, you simply cannot beat that mix of the full suspension, the powerful mode, the powerful motor, and the range of gears available. Coupled up with an efficient riding position, is simply unbeatable on the climbs. The e-scooter, it's got those smaller wheels, less powerful motor, and only one gear. Yes, it's two-wheel drive, but it simply hasn't got the wheels big enough to get over these technical steps on the way up. Coupled with the loose terrain, it had quite a hard time, but I was surprised it made it to the top. So one of the most important things when it comes to an e-mountain bike is the range you're going to get from the battery. So how much range do you get from an e-scooter? Well, that's going to vary from the models you buy. The cheaper models, they're going to get around 5 to 7 kilometers on a high power setting. And on the more expensive models like this one, you're going to get about 70 kilometers to that one battery in an eco setting. So that range is going to vary massively, much like it does in the e-bike world. Ooh. Right, so talking of range, it's pretty interesting to see how much battery we've got left on both of these bikes. We've done pretty similar challenges up and down the hill. Now on the Shimano system, I've got 5 bars of battery left. Checking on the scooter, we've got 3 bars out of 5. So yeah, pretty much using a lot more juice on the scooter compared to the e-bike. When I hear the word scooter, it conjures up images of the kids at a skate park doing insane tricks, backflips, 720s, 1080s, brie flips, bri flips, whatever you want to call it. But I've noticed this thing has got full suspension, so I'm wondering, can this thing handle a jump? So can they jump? Well, they definitely can, but I'm not gonna lie, it does feel pretty sketchy on these skinny handlebars being so tall and those little wheels. Another thing I'm struggling with is my weight position on the board. If I feel I'm too far forward, it feels like I'm gonna go over the handlebars. Too far back, feels like I'm gonna do a Superman. And another thing, all these rocks and roots are on these trails. You can simply roll over on a mountain bike, but with these little wheels, every time I land, I'm like scanning the ground constantly for all these little things that potentially could put me over the handlebars on this thing. But enough of the jumping. I wanna know, can this e-scooter go down the blue run, down and to the top as fast as the e-mountain bike? stop the clock. Whew. Five minutes, 46 seconds. And my arms and hands are taking an absolute beating. Whew. There you go, time on the e-bike, 4 minutes, 22 seconds, so loads quicker than the scooter. So we just finished a blue run challenge where we rode both of these down the blue run top to bottom and then came up the uplift track as well. And the times, well, they are pretty interesting. On the scooter, managed to do it in 5 minutes, 46 seconds. And it was pretty sketchy on the way down, not gonna lie, it was a pretty sketchy experience. And that had an average speed of 7.4 miles an hour. Then we decided to hit it on the e-bike, the proper tool for the job. And as imagined, it was amazing riding it down. And that did it at an average speed of 11.5 mile an hour and a time of 4 minutes, 22 seconds. So a huge difference there between the two bikes. And not surprisingly, the e-bike takes a win. So it's the end of a great day here at Windhill Bike Park on the e-mountain bike and the e-scooter. And it is a load of fun, especially these off-road ones. In the right places, if you ride in one of those, it is great. But it definitely doesn't replace an e-bike. An e-bike is super versatile. You can ride it from your front door with no worries. Same places you can ride a bicycle, essentially. So it's a load of fun. And I think the workout you're gonna get from an e-bike is way better than a scooter. The scooter actually melted my mind when I was riding it on trails. Trying to concentrate that much on a trail, that was the biggest workout that I've got. But with an e-bike, you actually got a full body workout, upper and lower, and of course all the breathing and all that side of it as well. It's the ultimate tool for outdoor fitness. But I think the e-scooter, if the law gets lifted, could be a definite option for some outdoor fun, maybe some tame fire road trails, or the best use I see of these is commuting in those cities. To zip, to the train, fold it up, jump on the train, get to work. And as I mentioned, the off-road ones, yes, definitely a load of fun, but those laws definitely need to be lifted. So let us know if you've had any experiences on these e-scooter, be it off-road or in the city. Let us know what you think about them. Get involved. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe to us here on EMBN. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you give us a find and a follow on social media too. Cheers for watching.